So Fred, what did you think of your free night stay at this Welcome Center?
This is one for the books. This place is unreal. Free Wi-Fi, wonderful parking, 24-hour stay limit. Can't beat that. I don't plan to stay here for 2 weeks anyway. But wow, it's really nice. There are some roads, trucks. You know, there's even truck parking on the other side. But basically, it was very quiet tonight or last night. Very quiet. Slept like a log. No place to plug in any power. We brought our own. Of course, there's vault toilets in there, but again, we brought our own. So,
would you stay again?
Oh yeah, if we come near here, we're coming here because this is a great little one-night stand. Just, I mean, it's fairly quiet. There's a little construction going on, but not at night. Yep. Again, I'll give it 4 stars. Why? Because I don't know what a 5-star would look like. But if there was a 5-star, this could be it. This could be it. Of course, the trout fishing was pretty good in our other video. We'll link to that.
Welcome to New Mexico, land of enchantment. In our case, it's bye-bye Mexico. Hello, Arizona. We are at the New Mexico Welcome Center / rest area. This rest area is easy accessible on I-10 East as well as I-10 westbound. If you need a place to lay your head down for the night, you are welcome to stay here as long as you don't stay over 24 hours. There are several spots open for RV and truckers to stay the night or just rest up for a few hours. Across the way, there's a Chevron and Food Mart, so if you need snacks and gas up, you can do that before heading over to the rest stop or on your way out. If your trash is running over in the RV, they've got a dumpster here, so you can just go ahead and drop it off. Make a deposit. I always love to see Old Glory blowing in the wind right next to the New Mexico flag. There's some beautiful desert landscaping here. If you're into flowers, cactus, and different greenery. The adobe structure looks very inviting. As you enter one side to go into the visitor center, you'll come into a courtyard. At the center of the courtyard, there's a water fountain. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love water features. On each side of the courtyard, there are alcoves where there are picnic areas. You can bring in a picnic lunch and get out of the sun. I know Fred and I like a little shade from time to time. Looks like a stand-up table for a bar. Can I have a sarsaparilla, please? Or perhaps you could tie your horse up here. If you're not into the shade and you don't mind living under the sunshine, help yourself to some of these picnic tables outside. There's parking on both sides of the visitor center, and you can enter from either side. These stores look very inviting to me. If you're looking for a restaurant, medical center, perhaps automobile services, they have a information center map right here at the front. If you're staying the night, go in and ask. They do have free Wi-Fi here if you need to sign up on it. There's lots of cool information inside. There's a few neat displays. Of course, you have the men's area, the entrance to the women's restroom. Fred and I like to explore the different welcome centers in each state. They all have a unique beauty as well as unique ways of displaying their information. This welcome center sits in Lordsburg, New Mexico, where the town used to cater to motorists traveling the old Spanish Trail Highway. If you don't want to check out the information inside, they have several official scenic historic markers throughout the property that you can check out points of interest. The women of Shakespeare, Emma, Rita, and Jana Lou. There's an old ghost town called Shakespeare, not very far from here. It's really not a ghost town, it's a historical town that's being restored by private people a little bit at a time. Well worth the visit. We went a couple of years ago. We'll link that at the end of the video. If you like it, you might want to go visit. This is where we ended up parking for the night. We'll let you know how it goes tonight and if it's quieter or not. They have a pet exercise area, which also makes a nice walking track even if you don't have a pet. Nikita and I are going to take a stroll around to see how this track is. Nikita, you having a good time walking? Good girl? I love this sign. No pets allowed on grass. I promise you I haven't seen a blade of grass here. Pretty much desert gravel. Nope, no grass. Haven't seen any. The pet exercise area comes from the back to the front. So you can make a semicircle. On the front side, there's a dog waste station. They say beware of rattlesnakes, but Nikita and I didn't see one single rattlesnake. Nikita, did you see any rattlesnakes? Did you see any rattlesnakes? No, I didn't see any rattlesnakes either. All right, you ready to go? Fred and I aren't hard to please. We're happy as a lark here. Nice picnic stations, places to sit, free Wi-Fi, you name it.
All right, it's time for the New Mexico Welcome Area Cellular Service Report. Well, some surprises on this one. Verizon is top at 150 megabits per second down and 37.1 megabits per second up. Gotta love those speeds. Meanwhile, AT&T in second place is 44 megabits per second down and 16.6 megabits per second up. And in last place is T-Mobile at 2.15 megabits per second down and 14.9 megabits per second up. Now, that free Wi-Fi, not too bad. This is produced by Trans World Network and CenturyLink, you probably heard of them, but 6.85 megabits per second down and 2.01 megabits per second up. Pretty good if you got nothing else. Probably better than your phone, but it'll do. That was a wonderful rest stop. We really enjoyed it. Mary has a knack for picking them out. So we'll talk to you next time.